good luck to them. We have a match, a very exciting match ahead of us tonight. Japan versus India.
All of you Tap Go TV viewers out there, you're going to be treated to some incredible football. Japan has displayed that tactical nous, that power, that speed, that teamwork, and that incredible field vision. India has displayed that grit, that scoring grit, that hard work to make it to the finals. And it's only right, Carl, that the top two teams are here in the finals. Japan is 4-0, while India is 3-1.
It's something to really look out for. The skill sets of each individual for Japan. Also, for a handful of players for India. I'm not discounting the fact that all of them are of quality. But De Souza is someone to watch out for.
Of Japan.
There you have it, the national anthems for India and Japan. When Japan arrived here in Manila for this competition, they made no bones about wanting to win this tournament. That was the only goal for them, according to Coach Killer Costa. As for India, Coach Aniket Kisarkar did say, "I don't know about you guys, but one of the finalists is here." And he was referring to his own squad of India. Carl, what has impressed you about India so far in this tournament?
Well, the fact that they were able to get to the final, cause an upset against the Philippines, the host country. Their talented number 7 mercurial player in Clinton De Souza. The passing, his magical touches has really played a difference for this Indian squad. So if that offense goes through him, fluidity will follow, but hopefully Japan will not have that covered. That's what they're wishing for right now.
Well, they seem light. We're talking about Team Japan, and when you talk about Team India, the two closest matches in this entire tournament, because a lot of them have been blowouts, those two close matches were against the Philippines.
That's right. So Japan has really shown and displayed supremacy in this tournament. And you can see how relaxed their players are. Having a laugh before a final, Rick. And the quality is there. The talent is there.
Yep, they bring with them the Blue Samurai spirit. And hang on to your seats to the viewers of TapGo TV. Rick Olivares with Carl Tan. We are seconds away from kickoff for the gold medal match, the championship of the inaugural BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championships. That's brought to you by TapGo TV, Blaze Athletics, 7 by 7 Football, AIA, BPI-AIA, and Palaro.
You can see on the sides the Japanese fans, some Japanese fans, a handful of them is currently outnumbered by the Indians right now, Rick. So,
Well, if Namastis Vinesh did his job, he'd have a whole
yeah.
barangay of Indians over here.
So, yeah. The Japanese, would you say, are against all the odds, Rick? No.
Right.
Some odds only.
Right before kickoff, so for the benefit of our viewers, the referee for this game is none other than Nexon Leonora, the former Sanbeda, former national team, and former Pachanga player in the UFL. Yes, no, he does not referee full-time. He only does it once in a while to keep into the game. He does his own, he has his own business, which is in IT, if I'm not mistaken.
An impressive player during his time, Rick.
Most definitely. Tough defender, playing the right back position. Am I right? Right
Yes.
back.
But he kicks with his left.
Solid.
Amazing,
Oh,
yes.
solid.
So here's the kickoff, Rick. Japan.
You know,
Slowly.
curiously, Carl, no? Nung first day ng ating championships, Agata was playing the pivot, no? But
Yeah.
in the second day, he was playing a forward position, and he was in a scoring mood,
Yes.
Carl. What do you
Yes.
think the Japanese will unveil tonight?
Well, I think they're going to stick to the game plan. They're playing him like an Olivier Giroud type of style of play right now. He's going to be like a distributor in the box, hoping to find someone or the goal at the very least in the offensive side. So he's going to be the marked man in terms of the offense for Japan, quote unquote.
You know, question here, Carl. No? One reason, in my opinion, for the success of Japan is teams have allowed them to get into their flow of the offense to dictate the tempo. And here we're seeing India allow that once more. Instead of pressing them, you know, or making it difficult for their playmakers to get more creative. How do you see India beating Japan?
Well, the way I see India, I think India will try to bank on the errors Japan may commit during this match. In terms of going man marking and doing that, I don't think that's going to be effective for them. So I'm really, the way I see it, they have to go on the counter, hoping the Japanese would commit an error.
Speaking of an error here,
They've been playing close to perfect, Rick.
error by the goalkeeper as he fields the ball out of bounds, and the corner goes for naught for Japan, their first stab at goal.
So as you remember from the first game they played, I think Japan was only able to break the defense of India, or break it in the second half of the match. The goals started pouring in the second half of the match when they first played. No? So the Japanese are like diesel engines, slowly but surely. A shirt tug over there, no foul called against the Indians. Japan taking control. Okuma on the left side, kicked on his shin. That should have been a foul. Referee calls play on.
Good defense by Japan.
Yes, you can see De Sousa's man marked already. But he's able to, there's supposed to be a counter, but a foul given.
Clinton De Sousa is going to be called for that foul.
Frustrating him early on in the match.
He is one of the key players for this team. We're seeing a shot of Coach Killer Costa for Japan looking on the action right there.
Yes. I think that was a clean tackle for me.
That should have been play on, in my opinion.
Me too. You agree on that one. So Yamada on the ball. You should watch Agata. Watch out for him here. Easily cleared out. Okuma, too strong. Out for a goal kick.
You know, we did say this early on, Carlo. It's only right that the top two teams in the tournament are battling it for the championship.
Yes, we've seen, you know, the reason why, Rick, we got two teams that have really prepared for this tournament. The quality is there. There you see Clinton.
Oh,
Oh, no, not Clinton, sorry. It's number 4 for India. That's the brother, Craig de Souza.
Craig de Souza does have a goal to his name.
Look at this shot here. He was open. Why not? Take it, right?
And that's good because you give Japan something to think about.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, look.
Don't make them feel comfortable.
Clinton dribbles right into a double team right there.
So I hope we're keeping track of the fouls. That's 2 on India.
It seems that India's more caught up in the calls than playing football at this point.
Targeting Agata again. You can see his shirt getting pulled again.
Japan looking less sharp than her past few matches in their first 4 matches, Carl.
Yeah, but yesterday they played like a diesel engine, Rick. So I think they just have to get a few passes, get their rhythm going. Eventually, they'll settle in.
But we did say that's the way to beat Japan, to make sure that they're not getting good looks, to
Yes.
harass them every time they're on the ball. But
Oh,
not
there you
that
see a
time.
chance there. But well anticipated by the defender.
You know, they play so deep that sometimes you forget that there's an offensive player lurking behind you to
Yes.
poach that ball.
Yes,
And Agata has been the recipient of that. I think he scored 3 goals, Carl, off that play.
yes.
Yung nakaw na play kung
Nakaw
tawagin sa
plays.
basketball. No?
And he's quite effective at doing that. Okuma finds Agata on the side. Two
Oh.
men on him. Oh,
Agata
clear.
was quicker.
No one was there. That was a dangerous ball played in by Agata.
Interesting tidbit for all you viewers out there. The first 2 goals that Japan conceded in this tournament were off free kicks.
That's right. And then one was against India.
And the first one was against the Philippines when it took a deflection and ricocheted back into their own goal.
That's right.
The first time that Japan was down in this tournament, but they quickly replied.
And they replied really, really well.
They did.
Like they shouted at them.
It looks like they were annoyed that they conceded and
Yeah.
they decided to, to just rain on their opponent, which was the Philippines, unfortunately.
They had Banzai at the end too.
We're seeing some of our friends from BPI-AIA here in the grandstand. We're seeing Mika Calixterio. Oh. Clinton is upset about a non-call on a shirt tug.
So that's the 3rd foul on India. They better be careful.
3 fouls away from a PK.
MLS style.
MLS style.
So Yamada going back to his keeper, Narita. Trying to find the rhythm. Playing their wonderful passing game. Trying to open up that Indian defense.
You know, I'm not sure about itong si Narita. No? When they submitted this name in the lineup, it was actually under Weatherford. Okay, Rikia Narita Weatherford. So I think that's from his either American or British father. So Narita is either his mother's maiden name.
Most likely, yes.
So that blonde look is natural.
Yes, it is natural. Actually, I got confused yesterday. I saw his name and I saw him in person. So you can never judge the book by its cover, Rick.
Definitely. And if you look at India, they're trying to take the full measure of Japan. And Japan, for the first time, is just sitting back and waiting for some action to happen. It happened when they played last time.
Yes, that's
and
true.
I think they got annoyed with all that back passing. When they went on the attack, they nicked the ball and scored. 3-3 zonal marking here for
They go to De
Japan.
Souza. De Souza trying to weave his magic wand, but easily stopped there. But a foul.
Or rather, the ball goes out of bounds. Or is it a foul?
It's a
It is a
foul.
foul.
Yes, it's a foul. Went down kind of light, kind of easily there. Slight nudge.
Yeah, the team captain of Japan, Itsuki Yamada, has been called for that foul. He's one of the 2 professional players on the squad for Keller Costa. Yamada plays in J3 in Japan, and they do have another player, Enjo, who plays in Croatia, or played in Croatia, at least.
Interesting. Especially with the G League currently in season right now.
Oh, there's a beauty of a shot.
Nice save.
Narita punches the ball out. It's going to be the first corner of the match.
Good
for
shot by
India.
Krieg De Souza.
But Narita does have the size to deal with it, and,
Yes.
and the strength and the power as well.
Mm-hmm.
Second corner for India.
You were telling me, Rick, earlier that over in Japan, when they play there, I think the seven-a-side pitch is smaller.
Smaller, it is
And the
smaller.
goal is
but,
bigger.
But they do have a bigger goal.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a smaller space for Rikia Narita to cover. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's compared to what he's used to.
Yes, I think there are different rules for different countries when it comes to seven-a-side football.
Yes.
For some, they have the power play. Some don't.
Mm-hmm.
Some have flying substitutions. There's no need to go to the referee. It depends on what rules you have. But for this tournament, no. To come in, you just can't come in and out. You need to go to the ref to make sure that there are only 7 players on the pitch at any given time, which is also correct, diba?
Yes. Justify it as well.
Long throw in. Long throw in. There's a
with a
punch
good
out.
punch. They allow the ball to go out of play. Slowly to set that offense back from their keeper.
Don't look now, Carl. We're in the 11th minute of play, and this must be the longest that Japan has not scored. They've always scored in the first 10 minutes, if I am not mistaken.
Yes.
So India is doing a good job so far. No one wants to play overly aggressive football because you could pay for it.
Yes. 2 teams that play quick football. You can see number 42, Johnson De Silva.
Looks like they returned Shohei Agata to the midfield. And
Oh,
look at
dangerous
that.
pass. Good pass there for a dangerous opportunity for number 4, Ryota Funaki. Look at this pass here.
Yeah. Looks like they returned Agata to that playmaker position that he does, that is more anchored and suited to his talents.
That's right. So people are starting to pour in to the Emperador Stadium here in Taguig. Real football fans would really appreciate to see the kind of talent and style of play being
That should be a
displayed
foul
here.
on number 14 on the team captain for the shirt tug.
In a dangerous position too.
I wonder how many fouls does Japan have?
That's already their 5th, I think. But it's only 2 for Japan.
2 fouls in Japan.
India has 3 currently. So there you see the foul.
That's the second on the team captain.
Mhm.
Wasn't it the team captain who committed that error against Brunei?
Yeah, I think it was him, yes. The back pass.
The back pass.
Very light pass to the keeper.
That was picked off by Danish, right?
Yeah.
Dangerous position right here. India looking to score and draw first blood. Excellent
De
play.
Silva, no, wow, what a save. Keeper at the right place at the right time there.
Well read by Narita.
Yes.
So speed of 4th corner. Oops, you gotta move back. Oh, it's a throw in.
Agata,
Ganda ng lagay
he
yan.
knows where to pass it all the time.
Oh,
Okuma, poor control there. Agata was wide open in the other end.
Ryusei Okuma is one of the leading scorers for Japan, and
Okuma has been banking on those flicks from Agata, taking full advantage of every opportunity Agata gives to him.
For the benefit of our viewers out there, Ryusei Okuma has 8 goals to his name in this tournament. He's the leading goal scorer, while Nakagawa has 6. Agata has 5 goals. Oishi has 4, Sekine with 3, and Sato with 2. So they do have a lot of options when it comes to scoring. They have 6 players who've scored in this tournament.
Easily read there by number 23, Naoki Oishi.
This is going to be a long throw in, Carl.
Yeah, they have the height. They have the height advantage. De Souza, look at his skills.
Oh,
that could have
excellent
gone in.
opportunity there.
Yes. Number 10, Mervyn Stephen had a wonderful chance there.
It
Off a
split
good
all the
cross.
defenders, Carl.
Yeah, off a good cross from De Souza. Number 23, Naoki Oishi finds Agata on the side. There's another flick from him.
Oh, wait, I have to sit corrected, no? Because Brunei also denied Japan early on in their battle.
Oh, did they?
Oh, they did, di ba?
Wow.
Frustration on the part, and there's some look of concern on Keller Costa. You see on your screens right now, because they're unable to get into their offense.
Yes.
Credit India with their defense. Agata's layoff is picked off.
And you can see India's very aggressive in terms of defending.
Which
They're covering
should be
every
the way-
space,
which-
yes.
Which should be the way they should be playing Japan.
They're closing in everyone, every Japanese player who has the ball, and covers the open position and spaces, which
They're-
gives Japan they don't have any options.
Which is very good, because a very good tactic, because it does not give Japan the opportunity to make those passes that they want.
It's true.
And how often do they have to build up from the back? Look at this. 2-1-2, 2-1-3 defense for
Nakagawa.
India.
Akuma. Trying to
Oh!
nice. Volley there. Went over the bar.
That was an attempt by Itsuki Yamada, the team captain from Japan, who plays in J3.
Nice. Beautiful kick here. Brushes off the bar. Almost a goal there for Japan.
That does give India something to think about, Carl,
Yes.
as well.
They were lucky. Very lucky. But India looked calmer today.
They do.
Yeah.
But it looks like
They're not forcing
Japan
anything.
is slowly finding their groove.
Yes.
Slowly.
Look at the Souza. Ooh, look at him.
Ganda na footwork, no?
Yes.
Oh, ganda yan. Blocked.
Good shot.
No opportunity for a counter. Well covered. It looks like they studied film of
Yes.
their games against Japan. Definitely, Japan is not doing what they want.
Yeah, they have to adjust to the way India's playing, because India has really adjusted very well to the style of play of Japan. You can see India now trying to open up that very disciplined defense of Japan. Japan not forcing anything, letting India pass that ball at the back. They would not commit to anything right now. Not adding on to any pressure. Because they know once Clinton De Souza receives that ball on the other end, it's going to be dangerous. So they need to have those front players backtrack to cover
You know,
Clinton De Souza.
Sometimes, Carl, this is a tactic used by squads to lull the opposing team to sleep. And then they hit you with this long ball,
Yes.
this quick attack.
This reminds me of the way Stoke City used to play, if you remember them.
Or even in Italian football.
Yes, Italian football. Boring as it may seem, but effective as well.
Well covered there. I think Someone's going to be called for a foul here, and the South is pointing to his arm, claiming that he either got scratched or something. Maybe we can also get direct Freddy Picardal to take a shot of the trophy, the BPI-AIA Asia Sevens trophy that is close to our broadcast table.
A huge one.
Huge one, and we're going into our first water break.
Yep, 19 minutes into the game.
19 minutes, and well,
fast-paced game. Chances left and right.
Thankfully, though, Carl, it's not that hot.
Thank God.
Unlike nung nandito tayo sa Campeon Cup, no, sunog tayo.
Sunog talaga.
Na barbecue kami ni Carl dito.
All the meat
pati yung floor director namin si Jazz, na barbecue kami dito.
Na barbecue kami dito talaga. But at least we got free tan. We didn't even have to spend much on a resort and go to the beach.
Ano ka ba naman? Surname mo na nga, Tan. Ano ka ba?
Living up to my name, Rick.
Sorry for the bad puns out there to our viewers from TapGo TV. Rick Olivares with Carl Tan here for the finals of the BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championships. And so far, it's been a game of defensive football. Teams probing one another occasionally with a stab at the goal, but so far, it's been scoreless.
Teams are still leveled after 20 minutes.
Alam mo, Carl, yung pag ganito yung laro, yung magkamali, they'll be the ones to pay for it.
Yes, the first one to blink, Rick. I wonder who that will be.
Japan committing more bodies forward in an effort to keep India's defense honest.
India needs to find someone to support Clinton de Souza when he receives that ball.
4 minutes away from halftime here at the McKinley Hill Stadium. It has not been the goal fest that we have anticipated. Well, technically we did not anticipate that. We expected India to play tough defense, Carl.
Yeah, we did, and that's what they're doing right now. They're pushing Japan to the limits and frustrating them as well. So let's see how Japan will respond.
And technically, Japan has not had a clear shot on goal. Diba?
Only one.
Only one.
Only one. It brushed off the bar. And that was the time when Yamada was left unmarked and volleyed that all over the bar. So Yamada finding an option. Goes back to his defender. The captain. Changes play. Easily read there by number 10 of India.
Risky pass
Mervyn
with that kind of defense.
De Souza on the counter. Oh! A very rare
4-on-4 situation here for Japan.
Very rare missed dribble there by De Souza.
Oh, ganda ng
It
layoff.
could have gone anywhere. Good layoff indeed. But no one there. Able to pounce on that. Look at that pass here. Look at that leave.
Walang tumakbo sa box, you know. They were, alam niya dapat may papasok, walang
Yes.
kumat, you know.
Yes, and you can see Rick Agata has not been effective. He's on the bench right now. So he was carefully scouted by the
Well, it's
Indian
also it's
team.
also good, Carl, because once you're outside, you get to see what kind of defense
Yes,
the other team is
that's
playing.
true.
It
Yeah,
allows
that's
you to collect your thoughts and figure out what you need to do.
Yes.
Wow, they've packed. They're not affording that space to Japan.
They are not giving it no space at all. See the Japanese contingent on the other end calling the referee's attention that the ball went out of bounds.
You know, in a scoreless affair like this, where no one is able to score, this favors India.
That's true.
Oh,
Only-
shot!
You can
That's
see how
smart.
frustrated the Japanese are, taking shots from near the halfway line. And that's what India wants. I think it's part
Exactly.
of their game plan.
And it frustrates Japan all the more.
We saw that when they played against the Philippines last night. They frustrated the Filipinos and they pounced on that opportunity.
Excellent game plan here by the coach of India. That's Aniket Kesarkar. And a little bit of a tidbit here for all you viewers out there here on TapGo TV. Next year's edition of the Asia Sevens Two teams have offered to host it. It's either Japan or India. That's going to be interesting.
That's gonna be very interesting. Magka-cover kaya tayo dun, Rick? Japan?
I
Parang
hope so, Carl. I hope so.
I loved going there. It's a nice place to go to.
Another tidbit here for all you fans. Japan has been unable to string 3 or more passes, consecutive passes, into India's half of the pitch.
Yes. They have carefully studied the Japanese offense, and some adjustments have to be made for the Japanese team. I think they really have to go to that 1-2 passing instead of trying to go direct to the goal or the box and hoping for someone to pounce on any of the balls.
Oh,
Oh, what a
ganda.
shot! What a shot!
Tsaka ang ganda ng kanyang pihit, di ba? Pag pihit niya, he found himself with acres of space to
Yes.
make that run deep into Japan's territory and fire a shot, even though it was
Look at
wide.
this replay. Look at the left-footed strike here from Dion. Ooh, with power. A few inches just over the bar.
You can see India.
The oohs and ahs in this Emperor Stadium.
Oh, there's a shot.
Oh, there's a goal. And they break it. They
Right.
break the Indian defense.
Right at death's door, right
Yes.
before halftime.
And that's what they needed. And India find themselves 1-0 down. Right
So
before
stunning,
halftime.
especially after that attempt.
Yes. Oh, what happened to the coach? One of the assistants.
Something happening off field here on the Japan bench. Looks like one of the coaches is down or slipped. He's being attended to by the paramedics. We're seeing there the Sevens founder, Anton Del Rosario,
That's something to do
making
with
sure
the heat,
that
I
everyone's
guess.
okay. Yes.
It's really hot and humid here in the Philippines.
And there we have it. I think it's the end of the first half. Because we already had a water break. You're only allowed one water break
Yes.
between in each half. That's got to be disheartening for India to score, for
Yes.
Japan to score right,
You're able to hold them.
right at the end of the first
Yes.
half.
And
And,
it's
and considering that attempt, Carl, earlier,
yes,
no?
that was a good shot there from Dion Meneses. And I think the last time they played, I think it was they ended 1-0 also halftime, right?
Something like that.
Yes.
And that was a shot by Ryusei Okuma. And that brings Okuma's goal tally to 9.
9 goals.
He's the leading goal scorer in this tournament.
Amazing. So yeah, I have some first half stats for you. Japan and India leveled on shots, both with 4. India with a slight advantage, 2 goals on target compared to 1 of Japan. And that one attempt, I think there should be two shots on target for Japan. But one of them was the goal. It gave them that 1-0 advantage. So other than that, 2 corners for both teams, 4 fouls for India, and 2 for Japan. And the free kicks, Japan with 4 and India with 2.
Carl, after everything, do you think this changes the game plan for India? Because before you were able to hold them, now you're chasing a goal. You have to go forward a little bit at the same time, stay compact on defense. How do you see this, Carl?
Well, for me, I might have to go against what you said. I think the game plan that they've done, they have to stick to it. Being down 1-0, the way they've been playing, they have created a lot of chances on the offensive end. So yes, India just needs to stick to the same game plan. I think that goal will come. So here are the first half highlights of the match between Japan and India, the final for the BPI-AIA Sevens Asia Championships. You can see the volley here.
We did say earlier, Carl, that Japan was slowly getting into the groove of this match. They were getting a better feel of the game.
Yes, but as the game went on, India started to create some chances, get in the groove, take Japan out of their game plan. And somehow, I think India played a better first half compared to Japan.
They did, and there's that attempt there that
There's an attempt,
was
yeah, right before the goal.
close, but not quite.
Yes.
And you can see the Indian team in disbelief, but being egged on. And here's that killer of a goal.
What a pass there and a beautiful shot from number 19.
Actually, that was
Takaharu
Takaharu Nakagawa. So it's not Ryusei Okuma. So Nakagawa now with 7 goals. And I think, does he tie MJ Libre? Oo. Tabla na sila ni MJ Libre sa 7 goals. No? It would have also been a nice consolation. Technically, there's no Golden Boot award, but it would have been nice for...
You can see one of the, I think he's one of the assistants.
he just fell, no?
Yeah, he collapsed. It has something to do with the heat. I hope he's okay. He must have gotten too excited. You see that goal, Rick?
Yeah.
So you see here, 1-0 to Japan. Takahanu Nakagawa with that thunder strike. So you see the Japanese contingent cheering on for their team.
All right, so we're going to have a halftime break and some activities here at the McKinley Hill Stadium. When Carl and I return, we're going to see the resumption of this finals match of the BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championship. So keep it right here on TapGo TV. And we're back here at the McKinley Hill Stadium in Taguig for the second half of action between Japan and India for the BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championships. And Carl, Japan scoring right at the end of the first half to seize the advantage in this match.
They adjusted well, Rick. They were able to read the defense from India. They took out Agata, who they depended on the last few matches. He was a non-factor in the first half. That strike from Yamada, Uishi, Nakagawa.
Nakagawa, yeah.
Really helped them.
It was one of the few unmarked shots for Japan in this game, Carl.
That is true. India has been able to cover every shot Japan would shoot towards their goal.
Yun yung sinasabi natin that the mistake, you could pay for those mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they did. But it's just 1-0 to Japan. India still has a chance. They were down 2-0 against the Philippines last night.
Grabe yun.
Grabe yun. Heartbreaking loss for them. And losing a golden goal,
You know, I was
even more heartbreaking.
for those watching on TapGo TV, I was not available yesterday because I had a concert that I produced, and I was keeping tabs of what was going on. I was chatting with Carl and Ivan, and when I left, the Philippines was up 3-2. I arrived home at 2 in the morning, and I asked Carl, did we win? Are we in the finals?
Unfortunately,
Hindi ako nakatulog
Yes.
siguro.
unfortunately, no. So India deserved to be here. They played a very, very good second half and pulsating first extra time period yesterday.
Mahilig sila sa ganito, no? Yung pass lang sa back, ikot-ikot,
Opening
diba?
the defense. They're trying to open up the defense. Trying to find Salsa. Clinton Salsa trying to create something for them.
Pero it draws 4 defenders, di ba?
Yeah, but it was also a problem for the Philippines yesterday. That pass for the golden goal drew 4 defenders as well.
Oh!
And there's the
there's the
equalizer. We just
equalizer.
talked about it.
There's the equalizer.
There we have it.
Narita
India
was
answers back.
unable to get the ball. Excellent back heel by number 42. That's Johnson.
Miscommunication there, I think, for the defense of Japan.
Game on.
Game on. You can see here the replay. Good shot. Fumbles the ball. Easy touch there from, I think that was Stephen, right? Oh no, that's number 42.
That's
Johnson De Silva.
Johnson
yes.
De Silva.
The goal scorer yesterday.
Now we're back to square one.
See the coach of India, ecstatic about that equalizer. Japan trying to find that goal again. Back to square one.
We're gonna see which team raises the level of their play.
Clinton De Souza.
Running out of space. Whenever a Indian player races forward, he attracts a crowd.
Yes.
Because Japan, from the start of this tournament, whenever Japan loses control of that ball, they quickly harass the opposing player to get that ball back.
That is true, and both teams playing very disciplined here. Okuma gets a foul. I don't know why they're pleading their case here, but that was a clear foul from where I'm seated.
Yeah, when you're moving in high speed, we're just going to see that there's a bit of a push.
Yeah, he held back. He held him back.
Sometimes when you're right there, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes.
It's only when you see the replay, like, oh, okay.
You just want to stop. You just want to stop the offensive player.
I wonder what Johnson's telling the number 9 player of Japan here. That's Tomoya Sekine. Sekine has 3 goals to his name, so you know that Japan can count on him. Takaharu Nakagawa passing now to Sekine.
Nice shot. What a goal. Wow. Nicely taken. India was left watching. They're ball watching there.
Carl, we talked about mistakes. That was a mistake
That
right
was a
there.
mistake.
From
Ball
the foul
watching.
to
Look
the
at
ball
them.
watching.
Yes. Just watch. And I think it was De Souza, Clinton, who left the middle.
Tomoya Sekine with
Little
his
part
4th goal of the tournament.
What a strike there. Bottom corner. No chance for the keeper to save that one. It was a bullet of a shot.
If we're going to characterize this match, it's been punch, counter punch
Yes.
after another.
A good game of football. That's what 7-a-side football is.
We're probably seeing the best match of this tournament. Well, I'd say the one with the Philippines
The
and
Philippines was
India
good,
was the
yes.
best one. But, well, this is for the championship.
And it has lived to its expectation. And I'm quite impressed. Both teams are really taking this game to the limits.
I'd say there are a lot of people here at the McKinley Hill Stadium watching this game of football.
Yes, there are.
Ito masaya, no? You know, every time we see national team sports, see people come out and support. The atmosphere is actually electric. You can hear people screaming and cheering for their
Yes.
squads.
That's a foul. It should have been a foul.
50-50 challenge is won by Japan over there, but it does go for a goal kick. And Rikia Narita,
We must be very happy with that. That second goal scored.
there's a hold there that is going to be called on the team captain. Oh, no, sorry, that's Ryusei Okuma.
The goalkeeper error from Narita. The blunder. Saved by number 19.
You can hear the coaches reminding their players to be wary of the penalties.
Yes.
You have to in a game like this.
The game is very close. Getting a penalty due to fouls is something that you wouldn't want to give, especially in a championship match like this.
If you are new to 7-a-side football, for each half, as soon as you pick up 6 fouls, there will be a penalty called or assessed against you. However, come the next half, the slate is wiped clean. I have to wonder why Dion Meneses allowed that ball to go out of bounds. He could just simply collected it and
Yes.
still gone on offense instead of...
Maybe he wanted to go back to his keeper. And
But
play.
that gives Japan time to set up
So
their
that, yes.
defense.
So they're in just sticking to their game plan, even if they're a goal down.
You know, Clinton is set to play deep, huh? To get that ball.
Yes. Ooh, nice tackle there. Nicely timed there. Japan on the attack right now.
Japan has done quite a good job in defending Clinton de Silva, and that's forced him to stay deep just to get that ball.
Japan doing their homework, scouting it very well. The same way India has done to Agata.
Oh. Let's see if there is indeed an elbow, because Nexon Leonora, the referee for this match, has had a better vision of that one, better line of sight.
Yes. And having a referee who was a former player is a plus factor.
Not just any player, he was a very good player,
He was
and
yes.
he did represent the country as well. And
He has a good football IQ. He knows when to call or to blow the whistle or not. The judgment
he
is
was a
there.
tough defender. He
Yes,
did
he
play
was.
the right back position for San Beda as well as Pachanga in the United Football League. Oh, shot on goal.
Ooh, nice shot there.
What
Nice
a save. What a parry over there
Scott
by the keeper,
Moraes.
the Scott Moraes.
Good save there.
Some scintillating football being played right here, Carl.
Yes, I'm very, very happy to see some beautiful football here tonight. Another shot there. See it. I'm very, very happy. They are living up to what is expected of them. Showcasing the talents, their skills.
And you know, Carl, this is perfect for a finals, no? So it's not a blowout.
Yes. And somewhat of a nail biter. It's just 2-1, Rick.
Not yet Japan's ball game.
Nope, not yet Japan's ball game. Indeed.
Oh, ganda ng back flick.
Oh, that
Oh!
could have gone into the goal. India looking for a foul. Just outside of the box. Went down too easily though.
Mervin was claiming that he got pulled down. Maybe we could get a replay of that.
Handball. Brushed his arm.
Here's a
Let's see
replay
here.
of that.
Look at the flick from De Souza. No foul there.
Buti nga, hindi siya na-card
Oh, man.
for simulation.
Yes.
I'm more impressed with India, to be honest.
Yeah. So you can see Agata on the
Wala.
byline. He's gonna come on.
Non-factor si Agata so far.
Yeah, he hasn't been a factor.
Oh, there's an opportunity there.
Souza. Magic again. Frustration. And Clinton De Souza. Hoping that someone would be on the second post to receive that pass.
We're going to see Rikia Narita give way here to number 17, and that's Shunya Okita, the backup keeper. And Shohei Agata, wearing number 2, returns to the forward position.
Japan was hoping to get a quick
Look at
to
that,
bring the
Carlo.
action back.
They're lining up the double pivot.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Agata goes wide. There's
Beautiful
the feed.
drop pass there, but blows it to the next goal.
He was going for glory even
Yes.
before he could control.
Yes.
Keller Costa is being shown the time. Oh,
Agata.
handball there on Agata.
That's another foul. Another foul for Japan.
You do know that India is taking notes of this. They're carefully counting the fouls there.
So it's two apiece for in terms of fouls given by both teams.
We hope that you're enjoying TapGo TV's telecast of the BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championships at the McKinley Hill Stadium.
We're being given a treat to some international talents here. Quality of football is high. Game is living up to its expectations.
You know, for those who follow Japan's seven-a-side football, they have over 200 registered
Wow.
seven-a-side squads that play every weekend. Ito na.
I think that is something locally we should work on. Registering the players.
Excellent defense there.
Foul
But-
there. That's a clear foul. Good call by referee Nixon Leonora. Number 10, Mervyn Stephen. That hurt.
First time in the tournament, first time in 5 matches that Agata has been reduced to a spectator.
Yes.
Ah, natapakan niya.
Masakit yun.
Oh. Ganda ng pasa, hindi lang nakakuha ni Clinton.
Clinton.
You know, it takes great skill to be able to send a pass like that, no?
Yes.
That forward pass na ganun ng sipa, diretso yung paa mo.
Need to have quality.
Oo, sakto-sakto yan
Sakto talaga. They're asking for a retake.
Sloppy football at this moment.
Oh, foul throw given. Open
Oh,
goal.
there's an open.
Ooh. Another cross there from Clinton.
Japan, fast play.
Oh, no, this is brother, sorry. Japan on the counter. Okuma trying to create something.
India has all their players in their side of
Box
the
cleared away.
field.
Shin guards flies away. Shoulder to shoulder challenge there.
Japan is not happy with that call, but I think Nexon got a good view of that one.
Coach Keller frustrated on the technical box over there.
Oh, ganda ng
in the
bigay.
middle.
Walang katulong. Ay, there's
Takes
a shot.
Oh, there's a
There's a
rebound.
rebound.
It's another equalizer for India. 2-2. What a pass from De Souza. What a shot, I mean. Good shot.
Ganun talaga. Whenever you blast that shot towards the keeper, you gotta go in for a rebound.
Yeah, no one from the Japanese defense was quick to react to that one. So we have a cooling break here. Back to the drawing board for Japan.
I think
This cooling break is very timely for them, actually. They could draw up something, regroup.
maybe we can see a replay of that.
Yeah.
The part where Japan was calling for a foul, but it was not given. Or a foul was assessed against them, rather. Ito yung goal.
What a pass. Good control here.
Parang ganito yung goal kahapon sa Pilipinas. Ganun din yung pihit.
Good shot.
Except ito yung diferensya.
Fumbles the ball. Both goals are both goalkeeper fumbles. Right?
Yes.
Hadouken over there.
Oh, wow.
Doing some street.
Alam mo nung,
I think this is a Dragon Ball Z thing.
Exactly. You know, during the press con, I was joking about it. We had a photo where, like, I was saying, you know, this is for the Dragon Ball Z Championship, and it looks like I'm not the only Dragon Ball Z fan over here.
Yeah, my daughter would love to talk with you, Rick. She's a big fan of it too. So I think Clinton, who scored that? Stephen, right? Number 42.
That's Johnson.
Johnson de Silva, yeah.
Johnson.
I think he's also a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Don't look now, folks. We're down to the last 8 minutes of this match. Some of the people here at the McKinley Hill Stadium. We've got the Japanese supporters. We've got the Indian supporters.
Yeah.
Should the score be tied at the end of regulation, we're going to go into two 5-minute periods of added time. However, the golden goal rule is in effect. The first team to score, however and whenever they win the match. If not, if it's still tied up, then we're going to go to penalties.
No, the golden goal is one of the most excruciating ways to lose a football game, Rick.
Talaga.
It's very painful.
Parang yung mga 1-0 losses na you've had possession, you've been playing great, then one mistake kills you.
Yeah.
I remember UFL Cup 2011, Loyola versus Philippine Air Force, and Loyola had like 27 or 30 shots on goal against Air Force. They were simply raining shots on Air Force, and Air Force had only 2 shots on goal, and they scored both.
Wow. So even if you have the possession,
Wala
shots on
rin.
target,
Oh,
they're all just numbers at the end. Agata trying to leave that one. Smartly doing so. India trying to recollect themselves.
the one thing I remember about the UFL Cup was how Yanti Bersales celebrated that win, because that was the last time an armed forces squad won any football championship.
Really?
Yes.
What year was this, Rick?
2011, and
Wow.
yeah, they could not stem the tide in the changes of Philippine football, club football, with the arrival of the Phil Foreigners and the league turning pro.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think they're going to be joining the Copa Alcantara Cup this July, Rick.
it's about time, though.
Yes.
There was a time when the armed forces squads were the bastion of all national players, but that has
yes.
changed with club football. There's a 5-second violation, throw-in violation. So that's another turnover. Let's see if India can make Japan pay. Japan is in unfamiliar territory in this tournament, Carl.
Yeah, they're all tied up 2 apiece with India, with a little over 5 minutes left in this match.
Any goal here could be a killer.
It could.
Oh.
Oh, that was going. I don't know if that was a shot, but I think that was more of a shot than a cross. Could have taken Naoki Oishi's head off. Such a
Si
strong
Agata
shot
naghihintay sa...
sa box.
Oo.
So you can see number 4 of Japan, Funaki.
Oh!
Whoa, Okuma challenging the keeper with a long shot.
Agata was pointing to just outside the box. He was waiting for the ball to go there, but it did not go his way. Clearly, frustration here setting in for Japan.
Yep.
They have not had a firm grasp on this match. Credit to Aniket Kersakar and his Indian team for coming up with a great game plan.
I'm wondering why Ricky and Narita's not on the field. So Okuma finds a friend. Oh, that is poorly taken there. Wasted opportunity.
Ryota Funaki is a picture of frustration.
Yes. That's not a good shot.
Parang ganun kahap. Deja vu to.
Oh,
Oh, hindi.
ganun na ganun yung play. Nice
Yan yung
touch
play.
there. What
Pero,
a chest pass there from Clinton. Finding a receiver for that one. And it's not easy to do those chest passes. Nicely taken corner there. But
Agata.
Agata on the counter attack here. Easily draws 2 defenders. Okuma.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
shot.
nice save there by
Excellent
Moraes.
tip. Excellent tip by Scott Moraes, the goalkeeper of India. Quality football
Yes,
game
quality.
here, Carl.
Yep. Most of the Indian players patting him on the head. Deserves that pat on the back indeed. What a save.
What a corner. what a what a bummer of a corner, Carl.
Yes. Not expected of
binigay
Japan.
lang eh, no?
Of Clinton, almost. Binigay nga lang yun. Sayang.
Alam mo, if Agata has been rendered quiet here by the defense of India, ganun din si Johnson, di ba?
Yes.
So tit for tat. Hence the score is 2-2. It's a lot about patience and execution. That is what it's going to boil down to, Carl.
That is true. And both teams displaying that right now. Patience and of course the quality. And I think luck would be what? 10% of it, Rick?
Oh, definitely. Luck plays a part of it.
Yeah.
Inadvertent header, but safety first. We're here for a corner. The first probably for... No, the second actually for...
So we see the replay
Japan.
here. Kuma, the save. Look at that save there.
Oh, there's a chance there.
He eluded the defender on the right side of the field.
Keller Costa.
Another corner.
Ooh, that was close. We are 2 minutes away from added time. The second such... Well, if we do reach that, that will be the second time we're going to experience that in this tournament. Looks like someone is down. We're seeing the medics with a stretcher.
But he's fine.
Corner once more here for Japan.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in this match before we go into extra time.
Excellent flick.
Nice. Funaki. Almost there. Kuma. Kuma left unmarked on the other side. He has that shot. And they're going to go to him. But easily tracked there. Given space.
Oh, ganda.
Agata. Nice lead. What a goal!
Alam mo, yun yung
Wow.
sinasabi natin, yung with Agata in the
Yes.
middle. Ang ganda ng
Ang
lagay.
ganda. Ang ganda.
Once more at death's
Beautifully.
door, Carl.
Yeah.
In the 49th minute.
And Agata, he was a non-factor the whole match, but when Japan needed him,
Yun yung hinihingi niya earlier.
Yes.
Ibigay dun sa gitna. That is a stone cold stunner, Carl.
yes, a stone cold stunner. And let's see it here. A pass
Time
to
is not
Okuma.
on in this side.
No.
They gotta go on the
Yes,
offense.
they gotta go on the offense. Okuma to Agata, leaves it for just Nakagawa for the goal. Beautifully taken, top corner. No chance for the keeper.
I'm sure there's gonna be some added time over here. How much? We're not sure.
An assist is still a goal, Rick.
Throw in here for India. Committing more bodies forward. There's a turn.
Souza trying
Clinton.
to take it upon himself. Finds no
Agata
one.
sends the ball away from danger.
Clears it away.
Ball! They're
For the
screaming for a
ball.
ball. Here comes the ball. Fast play.
Any ball will do for as long as it can bounce. And the game is over.
And that's it.
Oh no, it's a cooling break. It's a cooling break. Referee Nixon Leonardo raised his hand. They thought it was all over. He was just pointing to the technical sides of both teams for a cooling
Someone
break.
called a timeout.
Oh no.
Someone called a timeout.
So Funaki looking at the referee's watch. Still some time to play.
Yes, you can call a timeout.
Yeah.
It is possible, but there's a throw in.
Agata will take his time.
Oh, Leonardo's calling for a throw in. Ball goes to India. India.
So they go back to their keeper.
Build up
They
from the
have
back.
to rush here. They're in stoppage time. The final whistle has been blown.
And Leonora
And this is
calls an
over.
end to this match, Carl.
Oh, congratulations to Japan. They are now crowned the champions. The BPI-AIA Sevens Asia Football Championship.
What a stunning end to this
Yes.
match.
What a goal. A heartbreaker. India causing the hosts a heartbreaker last night for the championship.
You cannot tell me this is just a game. Cannot tell me
Yes.
this is just a game.
It was a beautiful match. Both teams wanted it. But we can only have one winner.
Frustration written all over the faces of
India.
India. Look at that.
They have to have their heads held high for that one, Rick. They displayed, what they showed here was really good. I mean, they came out, they challenged Japan. They had Japan, they had their backs against the wall, Rick, for most of the game. Not only for a few moments, but for most of the game.
Wala akong masabi talaga.
Wala akong masabi.
Speechless ako.
You are actually amazed.
So yes, we've seen the end of the inaugural BPI-AIA Asia Sevens Football Championships. And Tondo Rosario is consoling Team India, who are still shell-shocked with that strike.
That would hurt. That would really hurt, Rick. But they have to be proud of themselves. They came out fully prepared for this match. They came out with a plan in hand. They did not just come here and play football. They played excellent football.
Look at that.
And the fans.
Look at that from the Indian community.
Yes.
Hats off to them
Hats off
for
to
that
them.
support.
Yep.
Partner,
Yes,
kung
sir.
meron tayong MVP dito, bibigay ko pa rin kay Shohei Agata.
Yes, it's so surely gonna go to Shohei Agata. Came up when it was needed the most. And that leave pass for number 19, Nakagawa, to score. He is the man of the match. Man of the tournament for me as well, Rick.
Nakagawa with 2 goals, then that ties him with Okuma for a total of 8 strikes. And Carl, we got some stats here courtesy of Jazz.
All right, so a total of 13 shots for Japan compared to 10 of India, with 6 shots on target for India, amazingly, huh? And then 5 for Japan. Corners, 5 for Japan, then only 3 taken for India. Other than that, you know, the possession, Japan was really pushed to their limits tonight. India came out and really pushed them. And unlucky for them that they lost, but they have to be very proud of themselves for giving us a good show.
Look at Japan celebrate that goal, that title clinching goal. Coach Keller, oh, that was,
Yeah, that's when he collapsed early in the first half.
pare, like, yung mata niya tumirik, pare.
Yes, tumirik talaga. Ang init kasi.
Oh,
Look at the
wow.
back heel.
Now, this is one of the hardest pictures to take. Coming off a devastating loss like that. But again, India has nothing to be ashamed of. They showed their class.
Chin up, Rick. Chin up.
Oh, you know,
Chin up. You're playing against a team that has dominated this tournament and losing 3-2 and
Yeah,
losing at the final minute of the match.
and look at that. You know, they played some of the best football in this tournament, in this game.
Yes, they did.
You know, and they stymied Japan for much of the game and threw a counter punch after they took one punch themselves. But by the time they took a counter punch, it was too late. Not enough time left on the clock.
Yeah. And you were telling me earlier, Rick, that this is like their 4th top sport in the country, right?
It is. It
And,
is.
you know, pushing Japan to the limits.
Definitely. Number 1 is cricket, as we all know. Number 2 is field hockey. And then they got the... I forget at the moment. It's an Indian term for one of their sports. And then it's football. But that's 11-a-side football, not even 7-a-side. Oh, but
we came up here.
We'd like to take this opportunity also to greet certain individuals. The CEO of BPI-AIA, that's Ms. Karen Custodia, Ms. Bernadette Chinquanco, the head of branding and communications, Tony De Rosario, president of Coca-Cola. Oh, my classmate from Ateneo and the former teammate in the football team, Tony De Rosario, is here. Ethan Lee, the director of Palaro, Philippines. Some companies that we'd like to mention, the Tourism's Promotion Board, Mansion Sports Bar, Blaze Athletics, Palaro, and of course, TapGo TV. Without TapGo TV, you will not be able to watch some of this great football, seven-a-side football being played. And Carl, final assessment of the teams and the competition so far.
Well, both teams have to be proud of themselves. India has to have their chin up tonight. I mean, if I were in their shoes, I'd still go to bed with a smile on my face. They came out and played football tonight. They gave Japan a run for their money. And of course, Japan showed their supremacy and their quality of football. In total, the whole tournament is something that I truly enjoyed covering. And it was a massive opportunity for the Philippines to host this type of
Definitely.
tournament.
Earlier, I said, Carl, that it's going to boil down these final minutes to patience and execution, which is exactly what
happened.
Japan did. And you could see Shohei Agata calling that play earlier.
Mhm.
A few moments earlier, calling for Okuma to give him the ball right where he wanted.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then when finally binigay sa kanya, he delivered that.
Yeah, he created that
Ganda ng,
chance for
ganda ng lagay, pare.
Ganda.
Ganda.
Perfectly hit there by Nakagawa.
Yeah, you gotta feel